It is you and Tiger, who you might notice is a lot more interested in exploring the world than Miss Delilah, and the thunder and the lightning. Welcome to day 29. 29. Wow. So all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. Oh my God, I love her. She's wonderful. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. She just makes me laugh. She's just like a little movement machine. And what's funny, when she's like, I 3D printed these beautiful iridescent green hides for them. And a hide is, where they go and sleep and spend most of their life basically, because they're sort of sedentary for about 20 hours a day. Those of you with cats are like, oh, wow, my cat moves more than a snake. Yeah, they don't really need to do much. They're just hanging out being. And but two of the ones, including Delilah, were like, I hate this. I'm not even going to sleep inside of there. And Delilah went on walkabout. I think it was maybe her protest over the hides. I don't know. But this one, she's like, okay, fine. And Cleopatra, one of my other ones, who formerly was named King, until I had the snake person over to stick a thing in its thing to find out if it was a boy or girl. And it's like, sorry, this is a girl. I was like, oh, well, Tiger is a girl and has always been a girl. So there you go. I wonder if maybe my snakes change sex. Maybe that's part of, is my house like Willy Wonka's antique factory. Maybe that happened. By the way, the hair is because I ran my fingers through my hair and I was like, oh, look at you, Dapper Dan. Let's just keep this style, shall we? Anyway, nice to be with you from around the world, you beautiful creatures. And, oh my God, the comments have been, oh, I love her so much. I know, me too. I didn't see all the comments. How did I miss all the comments? What is going on? Twice live, how does it get any better than that? And my day's never been shorter. That's awesome. Oh, my snake's pronouns are they, them. Totally. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. Okay, so you guys know, if you comment challenge, there's a bunch of free gifts. Also, tomorrow, the bars celebration is going on. If you comment challenge, we can send you the link. You'll get sent the link for that. But also all kinds of other stuff. Waking up miraculously, which is a gift that I made to start your day the way your day should be started, miraculously. And with snakes, in my opinion. Of course, it's just my opinion. You don't have to buy my opinion. Now, notice how different she is than Delilah. And we often think somebody different, like, oh, which one is right? Which one is better? It's like, no, they're, oh, so glad. They're just different. What if we acknowledge the brilliance of the difference? Like this little one, I went one time, I was checking her out in her enclosure, and I was doing this thing that I used to do there's a thing where you put your hand there and wait for them to come to you, which is great, and I totally love that idea, but given my little amount of time at home, that was not working very well. So I went and I was holding my hand in front of her, and she did this thing where she was like, and then she threw up, and I was like, whoa. So I started working on her, and then she started working on me, and I was like, holy crap. So she has a different beauty. She's so beautiful and such a personality. I just love her. Oh my goodness. I know, need another 30 days. Maybe we got to do something. I sleep with you. Oh, thank you. When are you coming to New York? When are you coming somewhere else around the world? Yeah. Or if you get 200 people, I'll come to New York. Okay, thank you. Bars class. Yay, in the woodlands. Awesome. How's it get any better than that? Yeah, the snakes are extraordinarily themselves. How does it get any better than that? What about a Brazilian snake? I'm going to make no comment. I think that might be a code or something. Okay. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. I want to tell you about something. So you know how we have the code challenge? Well, I want to make you aware of something that a friend of mine who's an access consciousness facilitator in Hungary, she just wrote her first book in English. And it is amazing, the journey that she talks about on there. Because she had a car accident that almost ended her life. And what it ended up doing was actually transform her life. And she's one of the coolest people. She's just one of those awesome people. And you know how some people just have your back? Well, so I'm going to ask her name is Nicolette. I'm going to ask her to post a link here to that book. So you can go to Amazon, get it if you want. Your choice, of course. It's 99 cents. And I think she's probably doing, one of those things to do everything she can to make it a bestseller so more people can find it. And she doesn't know I'm doing this. Well, she does because I told her, but she didn't ask me to. I was like, hey, can you get on and put the link to your book? Because I really would like people to know about it. Because the more inspiration we can get from people who have changed things, the more we know it's possible. So you might consider, some of you are like, I've had so many beautiful messages of gratitude, and I want to thank you guys so much. And some people are like, how can I thank you? I'm like, well, your gratitude is the wind beneath my wings. But if you wanted to do maybe a thing, buying your book for 99 cents would be a really cool thing. So there you go. And I'd like to point out another thing here. And yes, we'll get to our ease, joys, and glories. But what happens is you do 29 days of ease, joys, and glories, and it opens a space for more conversations about more wonder and more possibilities and more snakes. By the way, how many snakes is too many snakes? I'm at 4, and I think I'm good with 4. I don't need any more snakes. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you can actually post a link here. So Nicolette, can you... that may be something you can't do on Instagram. So sorry. But maybe you can give them the exact name of the book and they can look it up if they want to. And truly amazing. You start believing in miracles again just by reading the first few pages. I know exactly. It's so cool. Yes, and I did write the foreword. This is how much I think this is a book worth people actually reading. But what I was going to say is, do you notice how as we've been going together on this journey, and maybe some of you are joining us today for the first time, and thank you. And do you hear the friggin' thunder? How amazing is that? By the way, does anybody else get lightning and thunder confused all the time? Like I say one is the other is the other, just because this is my girl, or I'm her guy, or you get the idea. But do you notice how there's such a cool nurturing space? And one of the things that I really, when you acknowledge something, it grows. Okay. So, one of the things I'm acknowledging is the amazing people that I get to interact with and the amazing snakes. Search by the title. What is the title? Tell me the title. The life that is meant to live in you. Sorry, my brain. For the book, by the way, go to Amazon, search on the title. And I just wanted to acknowledge that, because here's the thing that I'm also noticing is I used to spend a lot of time being really saddened by how people would act and treat each other and treat themselves and treat me and all this sort of stuff. And what I'm noticing is the more that I'm really having gratitude and acknowledging the amazing creatures like this one and like you guys, I'm seeing more beauty everywhere. I feel like, the sixth sense, he's like, I see dead people. And then there was a seventh sense that I had because I've, heard dead people for a long time. But there was a seventh sense. I was like, I see stupid people. And now I'm developing this eighth sense where I just see beautiful people and beauty everywhere. And what else would be possible? I was detained by ice and I used access to get out. Cool. Well, here's the thing is you used access, but it's actually you that got you out. That's the whole thing about All of Access. It's about you accessing you. Okay, so anyway, I'm waxing poetic here. Here we go. I got to get back to my counter. Back to my counter. Dun, da, da. Okay. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and tiger. Oh, sorry. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. And yeah, let's see more beautiful people. And I see more people opening to different possibilities. I know, isn't it awesome? Isn't it interesting? The world tells you that people don't want possibilities. They just, There's so much beauty and miracles to go around. Can't wait to see you in India too. Thank you. Will tiger get bigger? Yes, a little bit. The females of the ball python species are the larger ones. So my snake Cleopatra, who's a boy that's way bigger than most boys. Go figure. What a surprise. And Delilah. Oh, by the way, you saw Delilah yesterday, right? Well, okay, so look at Tiger. They were almost the same size. Tiger was about a month older when I got them. And Delilah was like, I'm keeping my svelte, slim figure. So I think Delilah's doing her own thing. So isn't that amazing though? This snake compared to Delilah, like at this point, they should be roughly the same size. Just another indication that each creature chooses its path in the world. Aw, when I see you, my soul feels calm and happy. Yay, thank you. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. You notice how Delilah, like even if you're not somebody who, like if you thought you were afraid of snakes or thought you didn't like them or whatever, you notice how Delilah just sort of like peers at you and it's like, and somebody said in one of the threads, it's like there's universes in her eyes. And so that's her being her. And then you have Tiger and you're like, oh, she's got a whole different thing going on. What if it's okay for you to be the whole different thing that you are? What if you don't got to try to be like somebody else, like they're better than you? No, they're not. You're you. You're unique. You're a gift. It almost sounds cheesy to some people, but it's true. You're the only you that there is. Sounds like a Dr. Seuss poem, rhyme, book, conversation. What if Dr. Seuss ever had conversations? That's awesome. I was having a shitty moment. I heard Go See Dain's live. Yeah. Okay. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. She's like, I'm out of here. You are distracted. You can't stop me. Oh, yes, I can. Ha. The unstoppable force meets the immovable object. It's like a bicep ring. You know how they have those things on their biceps that are snakes? Well, this one's larger than most. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. Yay, we did 105 times. 100 for us and 5 for David Kubis. I wonder if he gets 5 from all of us. Huh. Maybe that's why he made me do that. So if you don't know, please comment challenge. I know, huh? Please comment challenge. And there's a bunch of amazing gifts there for you. And Global Bars Day celebration is tomorrow. And I will be participating in it also. And me and the Mr. Gary Douglas, the founder of Access. And it's free. It's our gift to you. But, oh, man, talk about the recognition that we live in a world of miracles and have the tools to create miracles. I am so excited. So if you comment challenge, we will let you. Now that, you knew my hand was there. Okay. If you comment challenge, we will send you the link to that and all kinds of other wonderful gifts that I will give to you. Also, a reminder that the Being You Changing the World class in Delhi is coming up, and you can also do it online. It's one of the only classes I facilitate that has no prerequisites. It's a 3-day class. If you've been getting something from these lives, imagine what you can get with a bunch of other amazing people, either in a room or online, with 3 whole days together. Oh, hi. Also, the ESB is coming up in Poland, Energetic Synthesis of Being, for which you must have done the foundation class. And then the Symphony of Possibilities is coming up in Slovenia, which you can do after the ESB. So I just want those of you who know what these things are. A lot of you might have no clue, but I just want those of you who know what these things are to be able to access them. And if I ever announce something, it's because I want you to know it exists so you have choice. Because the greatest thing you have is choice. So, you know, some people are like, oh, do my thing, buy my thing, whatever. It's like, sure. I would absolutely love you to, because of the change I know it'll create for you. And I know the most important thing is you knowing that you have choice. So I'm just making you aware of the stuff so you can choose when you choose. Because I know you would choose when you choose. Like Miss Tiger is choosing. And Nicolette's book. If you didn't see the beginning of the live, my friend Nicolette Nicolette wrote a book, and she's actually got a miraculous story. One of the comments was, it was so beautiful. It's like, it got me believing in miracles again after reading just the first few pages. That's the kind of book. I actually wrote the foreword, so nanny, nanny, nanny. But my brain does not totally remember the exact title. I think it's The Life That Lives Within You. Erdoyi. I know how to spell it, I just don't know how to say it. Can you put the title here, please? The exact title of the book. Just like write the name of the book as a comment. And then we can let people know. And you can go to Amazon and check on it. But basically, it's 99 cents today. And, you know, those of you, what life wants to live in you, thank you. And let me know when you get it and rate it. Let me know how it shows up for you. And I make no commission on the, neither does she at 99 cents. That's funny, but it's just something I want you to know about, because I really do believe in contributing to phenomenal people. And she is one of those. And my sense is a lot of you are also. So please know that. So you can go to Amazon and search on her name. And it's Nikoletterdelyi. All of that comes into these enjoying glory, even her name. Okay, beautiful people. Thank you so much for being. Thank you for being part of this journey. And if no one has told you today, you truly are a phenomenal gift. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because they are lying. Don't buy the lies. What's true always makes you lighter. A lie always makes you happier. I mean, a lie always makes you... I was reading comments and making sure, I got her... Let me say that again. Okay, you're going to stop drinking. No, I haven't been. What's true always makes you lighter. A lie always makes you heavier. So there. Don't buy the heavy shit, babe. We got tools to change it. It's called Access Consciousness. And like I said earlier, it's all about you accessing you. Okay? Every tool is about you being able to choose for you and as you. And what if you truly being you, with all of life coming to you with ease and joy and glory, and snakes are the gift, the change, and the possibility this world requires. One last thing that's probably not going to work because I want to do it. Let's see. I wonder. I just wanted you to see the top of her head. Is that not the most beautiful? And the side, so gorgeous. And so are you. Okay, see you tomorrow for day 30. What? And somebody said the days are mixed up. We will try to get the days corrected if they're messed up. So, yeah, sorry about that. Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 3, 2, 1. Bye.